inches, number 25, Austin Rivers. Starting in the other guard, 61 inches, number 21, Patrick Beverly. The man in the middle, 6'11", Texas A&M, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. And at forward, 6'10", from Oklahoma, number 32, Blake Griffin. Doc Rivers is the head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Clippers.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We are in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. We are live at the Staples Center, home of the Clippers. And, of course, Josh Jackson. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for that. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
Already, Doris, several elite rookies are struggling. We often see top high school players making the seamless jump to college. Why is that next jump from college to pro so much more difficult?
Well, I think every level of basketball that you go up, whether it's high school to college and then college to pro, there's a different level of physicality. The players take an extraordinary jump both in their approach to the game, their level of professionalism, what their physical and mental maturation state is. So the NBA has the best players, not only from the United States, but from across the world. And so obviously there's a level of preparation that's required on a day-to-day basis, and the season is so much drastically longer from the college, which plays about 32 to 40 games, to an 82-game regular season, and then if you're fortunate enough to be in the playoffs. So there's a level of endurance required in addition to both the physical and mental maturation standpoint.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Jay out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Bender. And it's Clemens in at the 3 spot. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rivers kicks to Griffin. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is, Greg, when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best.
Releases. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Glenn, a screen. Jay, the pass to Bender. Second chance shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And the first one at the line is good. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Jay. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Griffin. This one for 3. Rebound by the Suns. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
I think, Greg, everyone played their role so well, and I loved how aggressive the guys off the bench were in that one.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Blake Griffin.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Jay defended by Beverly. No good from Jay.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jay defended by Beverly. Now the pass to Clemens. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
The shot's good from Jay. Clippers trail by 4. They swipe it. To the inside, Bender, and he banks in the layup. Bender's got his second bucket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out. Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's the pick. Griffin sets the screen for Green. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Rivers. Beverly for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Suns leading by 8. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, what he doesn't want is station-to-station basketball. He said, we have to avoid bad habits and keep the ball moving. As long as we don't stand around like we're watching the paint dry, we can score. We'll see if the ball stays in motion tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
Well, I think that means they need everyone being decisive out there. Make strong, quick decisions at the offensive end.
So, for the Clippers, Sam Decker's checked in for Green. Williams comes in for Rivers. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Griffin. We saw him with 29 points last game. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Blake Griffin is second.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Here's Teodosic after the made shot from Jay. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harrell setting the pick for Decker to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Decker's got his first points of the night.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
The shot's good from Jay.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Clippers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Williams. Jacks up a three. Chandler with the rebound. Here's Jay. Yes, that goes in. Jay's got 18 points.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and four-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. It doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you, they've simply been more assertive in the open floor. They're leaking out early, converting with confidence.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Decker. And it's Teodosic in at the one. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now, here's Decker. He's covered by Warren. Decker dishes to Jordan. Of course, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame, something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this. If you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Heat delivered a performance for the ages. He finished with 39 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Offensively, he put the team on his back and carried them most of the night. Kevin?
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you do wonder, though, Greg, does he still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance? No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
good from Jay. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Harrell. Austin Rivers comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Teodosic. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Logan Bender comes in for Marquise Chris. Daniels, he's checked in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Ulis. Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, you have scored very efficiently in the first half, so what has the mindset been?
Well, you know, I've tried to stay aggressive when I have the ball and not to get baited into taking a bad shot. You know, as long as I keep attacking and not settling for the bad looks, then I'll be effective on the offensive end. And we have a great offense, you know, as a team, and I'm just trying to do my part within it.
Well, you guys are working together, and it's paid dividends so far. Thanks. Guys?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Jay, Alex Len out there with Bender. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Clemens in at the small forward position. The Clippers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That's good from Beverly.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Jordan, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Both free throws good from Beverly. Suns leading by 6. Here's Jay. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
I think it's impossible for fans to understand why you can't shoot a higher percentage when there's no defense on you, right? Quality free throw shooting so crucial to winning.
And it's Phoenix's ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I
Bill
wish we
Russell?
could. I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? He dishes it to Bender. 16 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bender's got 8.
Listen, we know Bender is lethal with that jumper, and when he gets that kind of room from the mid-range, you are not blocking his shot.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Picked him clean. Goes up. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And then Beverly kicks to Rivers. Harrell setting the pick for Rivers. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bender's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Jay. There's the feed to Booker. There's the pass to Clemens. There's the dish to Len. Pocket 6. And the shot no good, a bit short.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Picked by Griffin. Beverly wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix leading by 7. Jay, he's guarded by Rivers. No good from Jay. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Rivers. Back to Griffin. Over in the corner, Green. Fires from the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jay, he's guarded by Rivers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Suns have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. So, for the Clippers, Decker's checked in for Green. Williams comes in for Rivers. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
One shot.
The free throw is off from Jay. And All-Star Week, a fan favorite certainly, Doris. We all love it as broadcasters, as fans. But are there any changes you'd like to make in any event or the weekend overall?
Well, I think one thing that would be fascinating to me is to see the best players, for instance, the Klay Thompsons, the Steph Currys, those people, the best shooters in the league, participate in that particular three-point contest. Think back to Larry Bird when he walked in the locker room and said, who's coming in second tonight? Like, those are great. We can't get enough of our stars. I'd like to see the stars have to participate in at least one event, Kev.
Good thoughts. And the Clippers call time here. The former 6th man of the year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter. He uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams for 3, drops in the tray. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
They get it back. Good D by Jordan.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Ulis with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
But how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively.
Clippers trail by 9. Teodosic, the pass to Griffin. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And no longer a guy you're okay.
Here's the Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The heart of the team at the 4 and the 5. Griffin and Jordan. Rivers out there with Lou Williams, and it's Decker in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Griffin off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix leading by 9. To the paint, here's Jay.
Look out! Strong finish. Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
Outside Griffin. Jordan the screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
They double him with Rivers. And the wide open shot from Warren. Again, Phoenix.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Now here's Rivers. Jordan the screen. There's Williams with the 3. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got his 4th rebound in this one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Griffin. Jordan sets the pick for Decker. And another shot. And Jordan with the layup.
Yeah, and it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high-percentage putbacks.
No good from Jay.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Timeout call, the Suns. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in...
Well, what a great setup by Alex Len, developing such a good feel for the game.
The Clippers trail. Picked by Griffin. And Beverly kicks to Jordan. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Griffin. Again, Griffin missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Jay, the pass to Len. Here's Jay. Kept alive. Bender dishes to Len. Passes it to Jay. They set the screen. Down low. Bender with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 11.
And how about the presence of mind of Bender going right back up with the shot after collecting that offensive rebound?
It's deflected. Here's Beverly. Kicks it to Rivers. Jordan against Len. Here's Green. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Len, a screen. They double him with Rivers. Lock at 6. Here's Jay. Tipped away. 1:53 left in the game. Rivers in the corner. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Rivers has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
You hope that's a wake-up call for the defense, boys, because you give them that clean a look and it's over.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jay. That one drops for him. Jay's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Here's Griffin. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role. That is really solid low-post offense. You cannot waste those chances.
For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Griffin. And Teodosic subbed in for Austin Rivers.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Decker's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Chris.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Green, the screen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Teodosic. Back to Beverly. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jay.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Bring an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Great production offensively tonight. How did you find some rhythm?
Oh, DA, I'm always in rhythm, baby. Don't you know I'm a DJ? DJ? Come on. But tonight was special because I connected with the beat and I was straight up dancing all over that defense. You know, a great game like that is just like listening to a classic track. And you can bet the next time out, you know, I'm going to rewind it back. Oh, what? Even that rhyme, DA, that's how much rhythm I have.
You know, people who talk about rhythm, they don't really have any. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.